We've barely scratched the surface of what you can do.
Mom or mob?
You are going to publish an article about that. You and I need to get a few things straight.
Are you threatening to charge Danny with manslaughter?
I want to make a deal to have mutual advantage.
General Hospital latest update. Willow's world crumbles after learning Drew blocked her from seeing Michael, sparking Jason's hunt for the truth. Curtis dumps Portia over her lies and reunites with Jordan to take down Sidwell. Meanwhile, Drew's dark spiral shocks fans, blackmail, betrayal, and even sleeping with Willow's mom. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Willow's crushing blow. Finds out Drew blocked Michael clinic visit. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Willow Corinthos will face a crushing blow, so she may find out Drew Kane blocked her visit to Michael Corinthos, last played by Chad Duell, in Germany. In General Hospital's May 9th episode, Sasha Gilmore Corbin was taken aback by Willow's news regarding Michael. Willow informed Sasha that Michael refused to see her after she flew all the way to Baden-Baden, so Sasha gave Jason Morgan updates soon after. Jason went wide-eyed over that shocker, so he's probably already struggling to believe it. Since Jason knows Michael better than just about anyone, he must know that doesn't sound like something Michael would do. After all, it was Jason's idea to send Willow to the clinic so that she could talk to Michael in person. Jason wouldn't have suggested it if he thought Michael would reject the visit altogether. Of course, Jason also knows that Michael is hiding a secret betrayal since he cheated with Sasha and got her pregnant. It wouldn't make sense for Michael to act all high and mighty under the circumstances. That's why you can bet Jason will dig into this and try to figure out what really happened. Once Michael confirms he never even knew Willow was in the building, Jason may smell a rat. It may not take much for Jason to nail down the clinic employee Drew bribed, especially if Michael offers some insight. This could turn into a team effort to get to the truth. If Jason offers more money, he might convince the guilty clinic employee to blab about Congressman Kane paying her to say Michael didn't want anything to do with Willow. Whatever the case, Drew won't be able to conceal what he did for much longer. The truth is going to come out and will ultimately deliver a devastating blow to Willow. Since Willow indeed has some devastation ahead of her during the week of May 12th to 16th, will Jason spill about Drew sabotaging her visit to Michael? Willow surely won't want to believe that at first, but Jason might get the employee herself to confirm that Drew's responsible. Michael might also share a phone call with Willow and promise he never would have shut her out like that, especially when she wanted to meet about the kids. Regardless, Willow will suffer from a broken heart on May 14th, and Drew is the most logical person to break it. Drew's mistake may come back to bite him and leave Willow realizing maybe the naysayers have been right. General Hospital spoilers say Willow will have a lot to process, so stay tuned for her predictions on her future and where things will go from here. Today's next update: Curtis and Jordan reunite, he joins her mission against Sidwell. General Hospital spoilers indicate that Portia Robinson has been keeping the truth from her husband, Curtis Ashford, about Drew Kane's blackmail. Once that secret comes to light, and Portia's crimes that Drew is blackmailing Portia with are exposed, Curtis is bound to be furious with his wife. Curtis hates secrets and lies, and he would leave Portia over these revelations. In the aftermath, he could be drawn to his ex-wife, Jordan Ashford. Curtis Ashford turns to Jordan Ashford for support. In the aftermath of his breakup with Portia, Curtis would turn to Jordan for support. Jordan knows better than anyone how Curtis feels about secrets, and knows that he is very hurt by Portia's betrayal. Jordan would be a great confidant for Curtis, and the two would start to grow closer. Curtis Ashford and Jordan Ashford grow closer and reunite. Curtis and Jordan would grow closer, spending more time together. Curtis is already suspicious that Jordan has ulterior motives for working for Jen Sidwell, and now that Jordan is getting closer to Curtis, she may want to let him in on her plan. Especially if the flame is rekindled between them and they start to reconnect. Realizing that they still love each other, Jordan and Curtis would reunite and start to get intimate again. Jordan Ashford confides her plan to Curtis Ashford. Now that she is officially back together with Curtis, Jordan would tell him that she has to come clean about what she is really up to with Sidwell. She would tell him that she took the job as his COO in order to figure out what his true motives are, and take him down. Curtis would be worried, but he knows that Jordan can handle herself. He would tell her that if she needs anything to let him know, and to keep him in the loop. Jordan would never make the same mistake again and keep Curtis apprised of what is going on in her plan against Sidwell. In fact, Curtis could get roped in her plan and become a major asset. Curtis Ashford becomes part of the plan to take down Jen Sidwell. Curtis would be forced to help Jordan when she gets in over her head with Sidwell. Curtis could help her keep Sidwell at bay, and make sure that he does not become privy to her plans for him. Curtis would be a valuable partner, and make sure that nothing happens to Jordan if Sidwell discovers the truth about what Jordan is really up to. This could ultimately save Jordan's plan, and even her life. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that Jordan and Curtis will reunite after he learns of Portia's lies? Will Jordan confide in Curtis about her plans for Sidwell? Will Curtis become instrumental in her plan? Today's next update: Drew is getting worse than Peter August. General Hospital spoilers say that it's getting harder to digest all of the things that Drew doing these days, so much so that some fans are even suggesting that he's one of the worst villains that this fictional town of Port Charles has seen since Peter August. Drew is getting worse than Peter August. In fact, the latest General Hospital episode saw Drew blackmail and threaten Portia while still going after Sonny. If that weren't enough, he also slept with Nina, Willow's mother. And as many General Hospital fans also know, he paid off the nurse in the German clinic to lie to Willow to basically keep Michael away from her. This has prompted a lot of fans to wonder out loud, can this guy get any worse? Clearly, some people have the answer already. As you can imagine, the internet certainly did have a lot to say about the matter. Some have even commented with, "Whenever Drew shows up on my screen, he is FF material." At this point I would rather bring back Peter August than deal with Drew Kane. At this rate, Drew is never going to pay for anything he's done. Another General Hospital critic wrote, "I couldn't take one more minute of Peter. Seeing Anna not call an ambulance and watch him die in paralyzed pain was a highlight of General Hospital. But I do hate fake Drew, too. No one is digging this version of fake Drew." And then there was this comment as well. "This Drew is so far removed from the character created by Billy, he might as well be a third kid to Alan and Susan and thus triplets. Held hostage by a Cassadine and replaced the real Billy who did die in the plane crash." It goes without saying that General Hospital fans will have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. Thanks for watching, General Hospital fans. If you're loving the drama in Port Charles, smash that like button, drop your theories in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. More explosive updates are coming soon.